UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan met Russia's President Vladimir Putin in Moscow as Abu Dhabi stepped up its role as a mediator in the Ukraine conflict. His visit takes place amid extreme winter conditions in Ukraine, where power outages and heating crisis continue. Adamya Mishra reports.
Amid the ongoing efforts to end the prolonged conflict plaguing Russia and Ukraine, hectic diplomatic parleys have intensified with UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan meeting Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow. The move comes as an attempt by UAE to position itself as a key diplomatic mediator. The visit comes days after Abu Dhabi hosted the first round of trilateral talks between Russia, Ukraine, and the United States on January 23rd to 24th. The discussions focused on territorial issues and security guarantees but ended without a breakthrough. A second round of talks is tentatively scheduled for February 1st. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Thursday that he expected the implementation of an agreement by Russia not to fire on Kyiv for a week because of extreme winter weather, as announced by US President Donald Trump.
I told that Russia is not doing any shooting for a period of time during this horrendously cold weather.
Because of you.
So we asked President Putin if they could stop the shooting for a week. They're being hit with proportionately the kind of cold that we're being hit. It's much colder in Ukraine to start off with, but it's really cold now, and he agreed to do that. We appreciated that very much.
Ukraine is gripped by one of its harshest winters in years, as freezing temperatures collide with war-damaged infrastructure, leaving millions without heat and power. I am grateful to the American side for their efforts to halt the strikes on our energy infrastructure at this time, and we hope the United States will be able to secure this. As before, the situation remains most difficult in Kyiv, especially with heating issues. More than 450 residential buildings across several districts in Kyiv are without heat, most of them as a result of the strikes. In Kyiv's central Independence Square, icy winds sweep through the capital. Digital displays show temperatures plunging to -9 degrees Celsius as residents brave the cold amid rolling blackouts. The deep freeze has intensified pressure on Ukraine's energy system, already battered by repeated Russian strikes, forcing families to rely on generators, power banks, and makeshift heating. As winter tightens its grip, Ukrainians face a struggle not just against freezing temperatures, but against the lasting impact of war, where survival now depends on resilience, solidarity, and the fragile flow of power and heat. Adamya Mishra's report for DD India.